What's going on, guys? I told you that I would do a review on the Kerma TDI tune for the 2015. Well, here I am, way past 2 weeks. I would say probably closer to a month. And I'm going to talk about that review now. I'm going to talk about the things I like and the things that I don't like, and the things that I wish I would have informed myself on before purchasing. And this is just information to where if you guys make this decision, hopefully you have a little bit more time. I don't want to say time because I just bought it at a random. That's how I buy most of my car stuff. I'm like, oh, this sounds like a good idea. Let me go ahead and buy it. So something I want to talk about is I want to talk about the pros first. The two big points that I want to talk about is, I talked about it in the first video, power. And another thing I wanted to talk about is I want to talk about the gas mileage, fuel mileage. Diesel haters, don't come down in here and start like telling me that it's fuel, not gas. Anyway, power. My biggest complaint with this car is the reason I bought the Kerma tune is because there's nothing worse than when you're trying to pass somebody's car and it's terribly, terribly slow. Nothing worse than that. And that was one of my biggest complaints with this car. I was going up a highway that's close to me, and I was trying to pass somebody and like literally had to shove my foot to the floor to pass them, and I was like, this is ridiculous. So with that being said, I wasn't happy with it. So the Kerma tune, the power, am I happy with the power? 10 out of 10. The power is amazing. I will not do this just because I don't want to spend money on tires. This is not my project car. But if you mash on it from a 20 in sport, regular drive, any kind of mode for that matter, you will spin the tires pretty bad too. Traction control will kick on. It's kind of like a little fun every now and again, but I'm not big on that because I don't want to go through tires. But if you're that person that, I don't know, is in a hurry to go somewhere, then it's really nice. The other thing I want to talk about is I want to talk about fuel economy and how improved or how not improved it is. I don't run my cars that dry. Let me say that first off. I know a lot of TDI owners, they like run their cars until there's not much left to them. I run it until the gas light kicks on. So as soon as the fuel light kicks on, which is at like 70 or 80, no, it's 60 left, I think. It kicks on within just like 60 miles left. So I normally fuel up around that. So when I say these figures, it's based off of having, an eighth left? That's probably about equivalent. So before I was getting maybe like 420, I would say 420, 430 if I'm like being really, really easy on the gas pedal till that gas like kicks on. Which is pretty good. I mean, the tank's pretty small, so I was really happy with that. But now that I'm tuned, right now I'm at 449 miles, and I'm at that tick mark right before the gas light kicks on. I'm gaining like 30 miles. I know that seems like a bit exaggerating, but I mean, I'm just telling you what it gets now. So if a lot of people are like, no, there's no way you get that. So let me run into the store, and when I come back out, I'm going to talk about the things I didn't like / wasn't informed by myself. All right, had to run into Lowe's to get some stuff for the house. So talk about the things I don't like about this car now. I don't want to say now. The car in general, I love the car. It's just more of things that I wish I was more informed about. So some of you may know this, some of you may not know this, but with the Kerma tune, you cannot get the delete setup. Like if you want to get rid of like all the emission junk, the AdBlue stuff like that, you can't get rid of it now if you go with Kerma. And the reason is Kerma, they posted on Facebook multiple times about this, and they said that the EPA would crack down on them, and they're not interested in battling that, which I don't know if I really understand that. And the reason I do not understand that completely is because like big diesel trucks have delete kits, and they're made by United States companies, so I don't really understand that. But I guess it's a battle they don't want to pick, so I'm upset about that, because down the road, not right now, down the road though, I would want the delete set up for the TDI. And that's something to think about. I know that Kerma's tunes, they tell you that it's way more than Malone, which I've heard that from pretty much everywhere. And I haven't been able to ride in a Malone tune car. I've only been able to ride in my Kerma tune, but I mean, it's plenty of power. But it's just something to think about. So if you guys do want that delete kit, then you really need to consider Kerma, because that was definitely one turn away. So that's it to conclude the video, guys. Overall review in general of the Kerma tune, very, very happy with it. It fixed the power. That's the one thing I didn't like about the car. I didn't even really care if it didn't even gain gas mileage. I just wanted more power because I can't stand having a slow car like all the time. So it fixed that tremendously. But at the end of this video, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a pool again. Please make sure, as always, you guys like, subscribe, and give me a thumbs up, because it does help the channel. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate your support, and until next time.